Hi, are you ready for some bedtime stories? We are, right, Bernard? So let's get first book ready. This is called There's a Mouse in My House. This is written and illustrated by Ross Collins, and that looks like one grumpy bear. This is published by Nosy Crow. There's a mouse in my house. How he got in, I'd like to know. He's unpacked all his stuff, just so. That rodent can't live here. Oh, no. I'll tell him that he has to go. Would you believe it? He said no. I'd chuck him out with one quick throw, but now that he's learned Taekwondo, my body aches from head to toe. Ouch. There's lots of places he could go, from Luxembourg to Mexico, to Timbuktu or Borneo, but he just doesn't want to know. Our taste is not the same, although he wears nice boots and a fine chapeau. His cape is swell, but even so, why won't this mouse say cheerio? He may be small, but even so, he eats just like a buffalo. Just where he puts it, I don't know. He's left me one pistachio. At night he dances to and fro to soft rock on his stereo. He likes to put on quite a show. When will I sleep? I do not know. He's made my bathtub overflow. It's flooded the room down below. That's it, I'm done. He has to go. Knock, knock. Now, who is this? I'd like to know. Some folks are outside in the snow, but who'd come here to say hello? Hang on, don't open that. Oh no. Hey, these mice are nice. But I don't know if I'd let one in my house. Well, can you put your arm up like this and put your fingers right down here and pretend it's a mouse? We'll do hickory dickory dock. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck one. And the mouse ran down, hickory dickory dock. Well, our next story is called The Rubber-Legged Ducky. It's written by John Keller and illustrated by one of my favorites, Henry Cole, and is published by Harcourt, Incorporated. One sunny day, while Mama Duck was in the farmyard, nibbling on weeds and chomping on bugs, she accidentally ate a rubber band. Now, Mama Duck didn't think too much about that rubber band, but the next time she hatched a brood, she noticed something strange. 1, 2, 3, and 4 said quack, quack as they tapped out of their shells. But 5 did no such thing. He cried, bing boing! And when that 5th duckling followed his brothers and sisters down to the pond for a first swim, he didn't waddle. 5 bounced, and more than just a little. Mama's heart skipped a beat. She drew 5 under her wing and said softly, 5, listen to me. You are different from the others, but you are my special Ducky, and that means you can do special, wonderful things. Now, most of the other animals saw nothing special about Five. He bounces, snickered the goat. He doesn't quack, squealed the pigs. That duckling is bad news, muttered the rooster. Now, Mama Duck, why, she paid those animals no attention. Instead, she gathered her ducklings around her. She told them about life on the farm, and she warned them about, well, two things to watch out for: hawks and foxes. Especially foxes. The ducklings all listened and they nodded, and then they went about their business. Now Five soon showed why he was special. I can't reach those berries, Two cried. But Five just bounced high on his rubber leg and grabbed the tallest branch and held it down so Two could nibble the sweet fruit. Every afternoon, Five let Three strum on his leg while they sang a duet. Thrum, thrum, bing, boing, quack. They thought they sounded great together. And when he saw a bully piglet pick on Four, why, Five thought for a minute, and then he lassoed that piglet's nose with his rubber band leg and wouldn't let go until the bully squealed, "Sorry." Then one afternoon, while the farm animals drowsed in the sun, a gang of crows wheeled across the sky. "Fox! Fox in the neighborhood!" they called. "Watch out!" Well, the animals quickly assembled. "Don't worry," grunted the pigs. "We can smell a fox way off. Phew, plenty of time to warn you." "I'll butt him," bleated the goat. "I'll crow my best alert to the farmer, and that will solve the problem," bragged the rooster. And then he gave a great crow just to show off. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Well, Five said nothing, but he had ideas of his own. Sure enough, the very next night, the fox came calling, and all the animals were sleeping. Not an oink or a crow was heard. The moon shone on the fox's very white, very sharp teeth. He thought, as he licked his lips. "I smell duckling." And in that instant, Five opened his eyes. "Bing boing!" cried Five, sounding the alarm. "Fox, run everyone! The chase was on." Mama Duck led her ducklings to the water and splash. 1, 2, 3, and 4 followed close behind. Splash, 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 splash. "Hurry, Five!" they quacked. "Run!" Oh, there's the fox, and there's Five. But Five stayed right where he was. "Hey, old Foxy Loxy," he teased. "You can't catch me." Well, the fox turned toward Five and opened up his great, big, gleaming jaws. Boing! Five shot his rubber leg right into the fox's mouth. And the fox bit down. But Five was brave, so he didn't care. He just flapped his wings and paddled with his one leg as hard as he could. And as he flapped and paddled, a wonderful thing happened. Five's rubber leg began to stretch and stretch and stretch until it could stretch no more. "Silly duckling," Fox thought now. Now you'll be my tasty supper." But oh, that fox was wrong. The fox folded his wings, stopped paddling, and then suddenly went zooming backwards across the water. Bang! He hit the astonished fox right square in the nose. Boing! Cried Five. "Yow!" yelped Fox, and when he opened his jaws, Five jumped back into the water and swam to safety. The sound of all that quacking and boinging and yelping woke up the farmer, and he ran to the pond and he chased that fox away. All the animals gathered around Five. "Oh, you're brave," bleated the goat. "Clever," oinked the pigs. "Special," agreed the rooster. "Very, very special." Pleased with his plan that had worked so well, Five modestly nibbled some grass, and there was a small silence. Then Mama Duck said, "Well, I think we've all had enough excitement for one evening. It's time for a soothing swim and then back to sleep. Come along, children." Mama Duck hopped into the pond, and then she and her 5 ducklings swam away, quacking and bing-boinging right into the moonlight. So that fox didn't get them, did he? Should we do our song about foxes? Not foxes, about ducks. 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went swimming one day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. So the sad mother duck went out that day over the hills and far away. Mama Duck said quack, 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 and all of the 5 little ducks came back, and the mama was so happy to see them, she gave each one of them a great big kiss. And the ducklings were so happy to see her, they kissed her back. Well, I like that story so much, I thought we could have another story about another duck and another fox. This is called The Hungry Fox and the Foxy Duck. This is written by Kathleen Leverich with pictures by Paul Galdone, another one of my favorites. And this is published by Parents Magazine Press. I'll move in a little closer so you can see these pictures better. Well, not far from here, there once lived a very wise duck. And this little duck lived on a pond in a field with a fence all around. And all day long, the little duck would sun herself and swim. Life was peaceful on the pond in the field with the fence all around. Now, one morning, the little duck saw a hungry red fox. The fox stood on the bank of the pond. "Come and have breakfast with me," Fox called to the duck. Duck looked at Fox. "This fox is hungry," she thought to herself. "He looks hungry for ducks." The little duck thought quickly. "Well, how can we have breakfast without a table?" she asked. "Wait right there," called the fox. "I will get a table." So Fox ran across the field, and he ran under the fence, and he ran through the forest until he came to a woodcutter's hut. Fox looked inside. No one was home, but a little table stood by the window. "Woodcutter won't miss this table," thought Fox. So he took the table. And back ran the fox to the pond in the field with the fence all around. Fox could almost smell the roast duck that he would have for supper. Now the little duck was swimming in the middle of the pond. "Here is the table," called Fox. "Come and have breakfast with me, duck." Oh, you're too late, called the little duck. I ate while you were gone. Why, it's almost lunchtime now. Well then, said Fox, come and have lunch with me. Now Fox was very hungry for roast duck after all that running. The little duck thought quickly, how can we eat lunch without plates and cups? Oh, wait right there, called Fox. I will get plates and cups. Fox ran across the field. He ran under the fence. He ran down the road until he came to a potter's shed. Do you know what a potter does? A potter makes, well, cups and mugs and plates and bowls. The potter was not in the shed, but the fox saw a pile of plates and cups. Potter will not miss these, thought Fox. So he stole 2 plates and 2 cups. And then back ran the fox to the pond in the field with the fence all around. Why, Fox could almost taste the roast duck that he would have for supper. Little Duck was swimming in the middle of the pond. Here are the plates and cups, called Fox. Come have lunch with me. You're too late, called the little duck. I ate while you were gone. Now it's almost supper time. It is indeed, said Fox, and he licked his lips. Come and have supper with me then. Fox was tired and cranky and hungry for roast duck after all that running. Now the little duck thought quickly. How can we eat without a tablecloth? She asked. If I get a tablecloth, then will you eat supper with me? Demanded Fox. Oh, yes, said the little duck. Then wait right there, called Fox. I will get a tablecloth. So Fox ran across the field. He ran under the fence. He ran along the river until he came to a washerwoman's house. And the washerwoman wasn't there, but a bright red tablecloth hung on her clothesline. Washerwoman will not miss this, thought Fox. So he stole the tablecloth. And then back ran the fox to the pond in the field with the fence all around. Fox could hardly wait for the first bite of his roast duck supper. Now the little duck was swimming in the middle of the pond. Here is the tablecloth, called Fox. Come for supper, duck. Hold the tablecloth up, would you, Fox? Called the wise little duck. I do not think it's big enough. It is big enough, called Fox, and he waved the red tablecloth to prove it. And then Fox learned why the field had a fence all around. Do you see? Fox never came back. Duck lived happily. Life was peaceful on the pond in the field with the fence all around to keep the bull in. Well, can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Now can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out, clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out, stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Do you want to stand up? Okay, because it's time to jump, jump, Jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out, jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Now can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out, shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, I drove to the library tonight, had to have my windshield wipers on because it was very wet out there. And I wondered to myself, I wonder what kind of a car a dinosaur would drive. And I found this book, and maybe we'll find out together. This is What Kind of Car Does a T-Rex Drive? This is written by Mark Lee, and pictures are by Brian Biggs. And it's published by G.P. Putnam Sons. Uncle Otto was having a summer sale, but so far no one had come to buy his cars. Where are all the customers? Ava asked. Maybe they're all on vacation, Mickey said. Well, I'm not on vacation, Uncle Otto said. I will sell a car to anyone or anything that shows up. And that's when a stegosaurus lumbered onto the lot. I'm looking for a car, he said. What do you recommend? Now, Uncle Otto had never, ever sold a car to a dinosaur. He didn't know what to say. Don't worry, Uncle Otto, Ava said. He's a plant eater. Okay, Otto replied. But what kind of car does he want? What about an off-road vehicle? Mickey said to the dinosaur. You can drive deep into the forest to find mosses and ferns to snack on. Perfect, the stegosaurus said. And then he jumped into the car, honked the horn, and drove away. Uncle Otto, look! Just then, a pterodactyl glided down from the sky. Not now, no, Mickey, said Otto. I want to sell a car to a pterodactyl, Ava whispered. It's too hot to fly, the pterodactyl said. Maybe I need to buy a car. You like the wind and you're a fish eater, Mickey said. How about a convertible? You could drive to the beach and glide from the cliffs to the ocean. Good idea, said the pterodactyl. Then he hopped into his new car and headed for the shore. Uncle Otto, you better take a look at this. Just then, though, a triceratops ambled into view. No, not now, Mickey, Uncle Otto said. I'm busy selling a car to a triceratops, Ava said. Great horns, Otto told the dinosaur. I bet you win lots of arguments. Oh, I'm a gentle giant, the triceratops said. Do you have a vehicle that might suit me? What about a delivery van? Mickey suggested. The back is empty and you could get in through the rear doors. Oh, you're a dear, said the triceratops, and she climbed into the van and waved as she drove away. Uncle Otto? What's the problem, Mickey? Suddenly, there was a loud thump, 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 and a Tyrannosaurus Rex appeared. The Stegosaurus and the Pterodactyl and the Triceratops bought cars, the T-Rex said. I want to buy a car too. Oh, certainly. How about this nice micro car, Uncle Otto suggested. You could park it anywhere. What do you think? Oh, I could never fit inside that, the T-Rex bellowed. And then he squashed the microcar with his powerful legs. I hear you loud and clear, Mr. Rex. How about this family minivan? The T-Rex bared his razor-sharp teeth. Can you really see me driving a minivan? Maybe a taxi cab? I'm not taking anyone for a ride. A sports utility vehicle? I don't like sports. Uncle Otto was starting to sweat. Help, he squealed to Mickey and Ava. The children whispered back and forth, and finally they turned to the T-Rex. Follow us. We know the perfect car for you. So they followed. A monster truck. The T-Rex loved the humongous wheels. He let out a roar of delight and he hit the road. I'm changing the name of this business, Uncle Otto said. Dinosaurs are great customers. Maybe you should hire us to help out, Ava said. That won't be necessary. I'm a dinosaur expert. And that's when a really big customer stepped onto the lot. You see how he's changed his sign? That says Otto's Dino Cars. How big? Very big. Wow. And that's the end. So what kind of a car do you think? What kind of dinosaur was that? Do you remember? I don't know if it was an Allosaurus or Bronchosaurus. It was just very, very big. And I certainly don't think that Uncle Otto knew what kind of dinosaur it was. He might need to come and ask you. Well, there were 5 silly dinosaurs who were jumping on the bed. Now, when one fell off, oh my, he bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So then 4 silly dinosaurs were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So 3 silly dinosaurs were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So then 2 enormous dinosaurs were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So then 1 silly dinosaur was jumping on the bed. When she fell off, oh, she bumped her head. So her mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more dinosaurs jumping on the bed. So there are no more. But I think we've got time for one more book. And it's called This Book Will Get You to Sleep. It's written by Jory John and illustrated by Olivia Talick. It says, warning, occasionally some readers may have a slightly different reaction. I think that means you might not fall asleep while I'm reading this. This is published by Farrar, Straus, and Giroux. Attention, reader or listener. Let's try that again. Attention, reader! This book will get you to sleep. It's true. By the end of it, you'll be sleeping peacefully. So, get ready to sleep. Let's all say it together. Get ready to sleep. Question. What would make you tired? Answer. About 50 monster trucks rumbling and bumbling and crashing through these pages. See? Are you tired yet? Question. What else would make you tired? Answer. About 50 electric guitars jamming out on some wicked endless guitar solos. Row, row, row. You sleep yet? Question. What else would make you tired? About 50 car alarms going off simultaneously. Are you dreaming yet? No? Maybe a bit stubborn, eh? Maybe a chant will help. Feel free to chant along. Fall asleep, 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 fall asleep. There's a few more so you can join in. Fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep. Psst, psst. Did the chant help? It didn't? That's odd. The chant usually works. Let me think. Let me think. Just let me think. Oh, I've got it. What about a magic trick? Here goes. On the count of 3, you will be fast asleep. Got it? Now work with me. 1, 2. Get ready. Are you ready? 1 again. 2 again. 3. You're asleep. And the magic trick has worked. Good night, magic fan. You're wide, what? You're wide awake? Well, don't fret. Sometimes it takes longer than other times to fall asleep, and I still have plenty of tricks up the old sleeve. Yep, the old book sleeve. For instance, what if you woof your way to sleep? Go ahead, try it. Repeat after me. Woof, 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 woof. Anything? Did you woof yourself to sleep? You didn't? Well, how about you meow yourself to sleep? Okay, go ahead, try it. Just repeat after me. Meow, 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 meow. You're really holding out. Usually all of this stuff works perfectly. Usually you would have been fast asleep for hours by now. I just don't understand why you're still awake. I didn't want to resort to this, but Here it goes. We're pulling out the sheep. Yes, the sheep. You know about the sheep, right? Counting sheep always works. It's the oldest trick in this book, or any book. Here come the sheep. Okay, sleepy reader or listener, you're going to count every single sheep that jumps over that fence. Got it? Good. Let's do this. But wait, before we start, there's more, because these sheep are being chased by dragons. Roar, roar, roar. Count the sheep and the dragons. Are you counting them? Why isn't this working? Oh, something is awry. By now you should be sleeping and this book should have worked perfectly. Why won't you sleep? Be honest. It's what? It's this very book that's the problem? Well, I never. So, what would help you fall asleep then? Less yelling? Fewer monster trucks? No dragons chasing sheep? Putting away this book and reading something else entirely? What fun is that? Okay, I understand. I think we have a new plan. You'll read something less fun. Go ahead. No need to thank me, but you're very welcome. Yes, you're very welcome. Good night. Let's say it all together. Good night. And guess what? They're all snoring. And look who's still awake. Well, I think it's time for you to see if you can find your bubble gum. So reach in your pocket, if you have a pocket. Otherwise, just pretend you do. And pull out a piece of pretend bubble gum. Unwrap it and put it in your mouth. Chew it up until it's soft and squishy, and we'll do something disgusting with it. Are you ready? Here we go. Well, it should be ready. Spit it in your hand. 1, 2, 3. Clap your other hand on top. And now we've got sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your chin. Do you want to leave it there? I didn't think so. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your arm. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your cheek. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your back. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your knee. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your nose. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on mom or dad. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Time to throw it in the trash. All right, well, let's have our flannel boards rhyme for tonight. Okay. Well, let's put them up here. I've got a zebra and an elephant. Come down just a little bit. And a leopard. And a monkey. And I think there's room. A giraffe. Well, there were 5 jungle critters and not one more. The zebra galloped away. So then that leaves 4. 4 jungle critters with lots to do and see. The elephant stomps away. And then there were 3. 3 jungle critters. What will they do? The leopard slinks away, and that leaves 2. 2 jungle critters playing in the sun. The monkey swings away, and that leaves 1. 1 tall giraffe playing all alone. He gallops away, and that leaves none. But then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jungle critters. Back they come. They'll have fun playing with everyone. Just a quick one tonight. And we're going to finish up with something that goes with our book about the cars. Our Sandra Boynton book tonight is Dinosnores. It's written and illustrated by Sandra Boynton and published by Workman. Looks like they're ready for bed, doesn't it? Are you? When the sun has gone down and the blue stars appear, then the dinosaurs know that their bedtime is here. So they all clean their teeth and their sweet faces too. And then they wiggle and they stretch just like dinosaurs do. Their pajamas are cozy. They all put them on. And then they yawn, and they yawn, and they yawn, and they yawn. Now they all settle down in a dinosaur heap. They all close their eyes, and they all fall asleep. And soon they are dreaming, our dinosaur friends. And I'm afraid this is when all the snoring begins. Honk, shoo, honk, shoo, honk, shoo, honk, shoo. The snoring goes on and on and on through the night. Why, they never stop snoring till the first morning light. I like the dinos, but I just want to say, thank goodness those Dinosnores live far, far away. There, you can see them still snoring. So those are our bedtime stories for tonight. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Did you, Bernard? I think he did. He loves bedtime stories, and he loves it when you come to listen. So thank you, and we'll see you next week with some more bedtime stories.